thank you for joining us here today. What we want to talk about a little bit is gasoline prices and the problems that it's causing us here in the country. When President Obama was sworn into office, gasoline was selling nationally. The average was $1.84 a gallon. And as of May 2nd, it was $3.91 a gallon. In 2.5 years, we've had gasoline double. Now, this is Randy is the proprietor of this station. He's let us come here to talk a little bit about this. He sees people coming here every day to buy gasoline, to buy other things, to get their car washed. Best car wash in the valley, by the way.
Why, thank you.
Little plug there.
Thank
you. And does the best for the environment. We've talked about this before, how all of your water's recycled and all the things you do for the environment. Randy doesn't set gas prices to make a lot of money. In fact, I've never known of anybody in the gas station business that makes a lot of money, because the oil companies set the prices and you just include a little bit of a margin. You probably make a penny or two a gallon.
Yeah, a couple of pennies at best.
That's about it. But the real problem, as I see it, and little discussion that we had before, is that President Obama and the Democrats, the administration, won't let us use our own resources. We've got lots of oil in the country if we could drill for it. You know, we've been fighting this fight now almost ever since I've been in Congress. Almost 18 years I've been there now. And we've tried to get through legislation that lets us use our resources. We've got coal, we've got natural gas, we've got oil, we've got solar, we've got wind, nuclear. There's lots of things we could use, and yet we tie our hands and leave it to our enemies to supply us with our basic needs. What's your name?
I'm Steve Petzold.
Steve, you got your bike here.
I do.
You said after about $4 a gallon, you decided to start pedaling. That and a little weight problem.
And Santa Clarita's really bike friendly, so I use the trails and the bike paths to come along. So it's a good way to cut back a little bit on the budget and get some exercise at the same time.
That's good. And some people walk, but you know, you get to a point where you still have to get to work. You have to get out and buy your groceries and do the other things. You probably don't carry too many groceries home on your bike. Well, that also helps lose weight, right?
That's true.
Just don't eat. But I think it's important to know that the last couple of weeks we've passed legislation again to let us drill, to let us find oil, let us use our natural resources. We've passed them in the House of Representatives. Now they're over in the Senate, and we'll see if we can make any progress there. And I guess why we're doing this is to bring it to people's attention, to contact your senators, to let them know that we should go after our own resources. We shouldn't bind ourselves to our people that would like to see us destroyed. If you saw what people pay for gas in Iran or in some of the countries that are our competitors, very, very low. And then they charge us a bundle. You did give me some good news that you just got a little bit of a reduction, and usually it's going up at this time of year.
That's exactly right. That has been refreshing to see the price go down, but frankly, I don't hold on a lot of hope out that it's going to continue going down. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, me too. I think maybe some of the people I think that I see back in Washington want the gas prices to get so high that people won't buy gas. That they'll all start riding their bikes or walking or get a scooter or, you know, some other way. What they'd like to do is just get rid of cars and just have us all, I don't know what they expect us to do, but it's something that I think we have to be realistic. We have to do all the things we can to buy get the reusables, to conserve, but we also need to face reality that we have lots of cars that are going to continue to use gasoline, and we should be going out after all of our own resources, using those while we're developing these other technologies, the hybrids and the electric cars and those kind of things, because it's going to take a while to change over to that. And we still have to heat our homes, and we still have lots of other needs for energy, and we should be striving to use those. So,
And the wonderful benefit of using our own resources is that the dollars stay here in the U.S. where we need
the
them.
dollars and the jobs.
And the jobs. And they're not going overseas.
We saw a couple of weeks ago, the president went to Brazil
Yeah.
and loaned the Brazilians money to drill for oil down there
Deep water drilling.
to sell to China, where we borrow the money to loan to them to do that.
Yes.
I mean, it
That boggles the mind.
does not make a lot of sense.
Not at all.